You're not a filmmaker if you haven't picked up a camera or written a word in 3 weeks. You need to be consistent with creating. Hey guys, my name is Kevin from the FilmmakersBlog.com, where we believe knowledge is value, and the more you have, the more valuable you're going to be on set. Today we're talking about a great topic, something I think that we are all trying to achieve, and that is how to be a better filmmaker. I have 3 universal tips in this video that will help anyone get on the right path to becoming a better filmmaker, and I also have a bonus tip at the end of this video, so make sure you watch all the way through to that because it will help tie everything together. So let's get started. So the 3 tips I have for you are to learn, observe, and to do. Now those might seem pretty vague, but I'm going to dive into the detail right now. So to learn, there's a whole technical side of filmmaking. Technology is continually producing new tools for filmmakers, and with that, the learning curve of these tools is higher. So we have new cameras with new features coming out every year. We have new lights, new editing softwares that can really do anything. And as filmmakers, we need to learn these tools in order to use them to the best of their ability. Technology plays a big role, but so does understanding film theory, lighting plots and examples, understanding how camera settings affect one another, and the emotion behind camera movement, the shots that you have chosen, and the lighting setups that you have chosen to convey a certain emotion to the viewer. You need to understand these things so you use it correctly and powerfully in your film. Okay, great. We can learn these things. We've read books, we've attended classes that talk about this stuff, but how does this material translate on the big screen? Well, that's where number 2 comes in, and it would be to observe. We need to watch films, watch short films, see how they edit, see how they film, see how they light those scenes, and what message comes across to you as a viewer when you watch them. Sometimes directors follow the rules, sometimes they break the rules. How did that affect you? Did you like it? Did you hate it? This type of observation can help define your style, and you'll have a realization of what stories you want to tell in your film. So that's one way to observe. The second way you can observe, which I think is the better way, is to actually go on set. See how they are creating that film and find out the difficult decisions that they're going to have to make, which ultimately creates the look of the film. So by this point, we've learned a ton, we've watched other people make films, but we haven't done anything, which brings me to my third point, which is go do something. Do it. Create a film. And that's the only way that we're going to actually take what we learn and take what we've observed and actually apply it to something. And therefore, when we apply it, we truly understand it. You're not a filmmaker if you haven't picked up a camera or written a word in 3 weeks. You need to be consistent with creating. And not only that, doing and being consistent will help hone in your skills, and you'll actually increase in your skills. Now, I've been just telling you a bunch of stuff, but how does this apply to someone? Now, me personally, I'm always learning. I always love to learn new things, because when you learn something new, you can apply it to your own film. I love to watch movies. That's one way of observing, but I need to go on sets more to see how other people create and observe their films. Now, third thing to create and how that ties in with me is that I've been taking way too long of breaks between films. It's like I made my film last year in October and I was just on a hiatus. I didn't touch a camera for the longest time. I think I picked up my camera 3 times. It wasn't a big filmmaking time for me, but now I'm in the grind of school. I have that consistency of a schedule. I did a shoot last weekend, I'm doing a shoot this weekend, and I have a shoot planned for the next weekend. That consistency for me is what's helping me grow in my own skills, being on set and actually doing and creating. Now it's time for the bonus content. You've made it this far, so I want to thank you for watching all the way through the video, but here we go, the bonus content. And I'm going to say, do not be discouraged. There's always more to learn, there's always something to watch, and there's always something to film. Because you feel like you haven't been doing these things, or even if you have and you're not to the stage or level of skill that you want to be, just don't stop. Always keep creating and you'll get there. Don't compare yourself to these Hollywood films. They've been doing it for years. They have hundreds of people on each film, and they can take multiple years to create. We have a small crew in a limited time. So just keep on learning, keep on observing, keep on creating, and you'll see your skills get better over time. My name is Kevin from the FilmmakersBlog.com, and I hope you found value in this video. And if you did, then hit the like button, smash that subscribe button so I can see you next week. I post every Friday for Filmmakers Friday, either advice, motivation, tutorials, anything that will help you guys make better videos. I look at the comments, so if you have any questions for video suggestions that you'd want me to cover in the future, go ahead and throw them down there. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Friday.